And we're going live. We are going live at Day One Journey episode 731. Yes, this is 2 years and 1 day. Day One Journey live every single day. I started doing from the park with the phone. Right now I'm doing it in the computer. But who cares? Do you care? I care. Well, I don't care too much right now. I care about this question, this sentence. We are all going to. Do you have an idea? The one thing that we all share. Maybe we share more things, but one thing we all share. We are all mortal. We won't live forever. We are all going to die. And while it seems, I don't know, pessimistic or something bad to say or something that we don't want to think about, but I find it to be very useful for me. Just useful. Actually useful. It helps me to have good perspective about life. For me, I think in everything in my life, I see the two ends of the same coin. So life and death, they go together. Death is not something, I know, like, it has something to do with life. This is it, like, we live and then we die. This is the circle of life. For me, not thinking about death is sort of putting my hand in the sand, ignoring reality. And I want to be aware of reality. And the fact that I remind myself, even every day, that I'm going to die. By the way, I have a sign here. Maybe I switch the camera. I don't know. Remember that you will die. I just wrote it here. You know what? Let's check it out. Yeah. So this is what I see. Yeah? Remember that you will die. You see the thing on the screen. Whatever. Remember that you will die. So what are you going to do? And then I wrote here, small. I don't know if you can read it. Don't let your dreams die with you. Well, this is it. Let's see if I'm get it ready again. Camera is too high. So I remind myself, I will die. We all will die, yes. And I don't just go out in the streets and remind people that they are going to die. But I remind myself, and it gives me a good perspective about life. For example, I start a new project and some people don't really believe in what I'm doing. Well, when I think from the perspective of lying on my deathbed, and I think about what they are thinking, well, tell you the truth, I don't care too much. Imagine yourself, you are on your deathbed. Would you care what other people think? It's your life, and it's ending right now. It's after you said all the goodbyes and after you said all the blessings or whatever you wanted to say to all the people. Now it's you versus you on your deathbed. No one is there. Last moments of your life. Would you care about what other people think? Especially what random people think, people that don't even know you. People that I don't know, put comment on your things on social media. Would you care about that? Well, I won't. I won't, and it's easy for me also to do that in my daily life, every day, because I imagine myself on my deathbed, and it's more powerful when I let it become emotional. Why would I need? We all heard these stories about people experiencing life and death situation, yeah, and experiencing like almost dying, and then their life changed. Then they start to value their life more. We all know these stories. Why do we need to experience a tragedy, yeah, to appreciate life? Why can't we just do a small exercise, imagining our death, imagining lying on our deathbed, imagining our funeral? I have another exercise similar, but it has a bit different aspect where I imagine myself in my funeral. Then I think what I want other people to say about me in my funeral. And I see the faces, and I see the people, and yes, I find it very helpful. It gives me a good, I'm not sure I'll say the word good, but wide and even healthy perspective about life. It just makes it easier for me to actually distinguish between things that are important to me and the things that are less important to me. Yeah, right now. Right now, for example, there was this maybe, for me it wasn't really, but maybe awkward moment of silence. And I'm going live and everybody can see that. Then what, you know? When I'm thinking in terms of, okay, I will die, and would I care about this? I would care about the bigger picture, what I did, how I helped other people, how I pushed myself to reach my dreams, reach my goals, and I would think about my family and my friend. Like this is why I always remind myself, as part of the contract, the thing that I read to myself every single day, I want to be true to myself. This is for me the bottom line. Be true to myself, what I want, what I need, because I know on my deathbed, when everything is done, when the lights are off, when everybody left, when after I said my goodbyes and everything, when I know this is the last moment, the only person I will need to give answers to is the person I look at in the mirror every single day. Me. I will need to give answers to me. And I don't want to be there with regret. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you try that? Why did you listen to this person? Why didn't you give it all? Why wouldn't I give it all? Why would I save some, I don't know, energy or effort if there's something that I really want to do? Why? Because what other people would say if I don't make it? No. I might be worried about that when I forget that I will die, because when I will die, I won't care. So why would I care now? And this is not just an idea for me that, okay, I agree with this. It's something that I go back to on a regular basis to remind me and help me to get the right perspective. Because it's easy to get caught up in the moment, you know. Let's say I have a certain argument with someone, and they think this way, and I think that way, whatever. They don't agree about what I'm trying to do. For example, on my YouTube channel, they think it won't work, yeah, and we have an argument. I don't know. And then I might have some doubts after that about what I'm doing. Then I will sleep about that. I'll sleep on it. But then in the morning, for example, I know I'm right. So would I care about what they think? This is the times when it helps me to get the perspective. For me, the right perspective, the wide perspective about life. I think it's a healthy perspective. Helps me to distinguish what's really important to me, what's, I don't know, just seems important. Either way, this is what I want to share with you today. We're all going to, and I didn't put the text, die. We're all going to die, yeah? I don't say to demotivate you. I just share that as a tool that I use. It just helps me. Either way, have a good day, day one, and see you tomorrow.